Right, gentlemen, hello, how are we all doing? It is Tuesday, and that means it's time for another Tuesday Workshop Skin Checks. So, every week I'm going to be taking a look at all of the newest submissions that have appeared over the course of the Monday and the Tuesday, and we will take a look and see if there's any potential things that we've been speculating for that we can now start anticipating. Because, of course, this is a great opportunity to start making some investments if we notice that there's potential new things coming out for collections. So yes, we have a financial perspective on this. So, as you are aware, I have my curated authors list. How did I set this up? Basically, I went through many TGG's lists. TGG makes his lists and then he provides it to Facepunch, and then usually Facepunch would pick the skins from that list, or pick some skins from previous lists in the previous week, or even they will look ahead and they'll look at the early picks, basically the skins that we've just seen, we're about to see today. So, oops, didn't mean to go back there. There we go. So, yes, what do? I would check every single skin creator here, and I'd make sure I'm following them. If they have reached the level in being able to get onto TGG's top picks for the week, then they are definitely a skin creator you should be following. And with that, I have a list of skin creators that I'm following, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of new skin submissions. So, there is a bit of a perspective for this week, isn't there? So just to point out, it's November 29. In 2 days' time, it's December 1st. It's also a white day. We have a lot of quality of life updates potentially coming out. So, of course, we just go over to here. Yep, so there's my YouTube. Tuesday Workshop Skin Checks. So there we are. And more specifically, I'm wanting to show off things like this. I've been making quite a fuss about this for the past 2 weeks. Armoured doors are getting a buff. They're going from 800 HP to 1000. Will that increase the demand to use armoured doors? We shall see. But then there's a lot of smaller scale things. Miners' hats now offer better protection. Ooh. Shotgun slugs are getting... So I don't necessarily think this is a nerf, but we're seeing a bit of a trade-off. You're not going to be able to snipe from a distance anymore with slug shells with your shotguns, but they will be doing more damage within 20 meters. So 100% damage has doubled in distance, but it's now decreased at 40 meters plus. I still think the likes of the pump shotgun skins are going to be alright, because it's still going to be perfectly viable to use the likes of pump shotguns, or double barrel, or water pipe if you really want to, because I don't think slugs necessarily have been nerfed, they've just been traded off. They are better at close range, increased damage up to 20 meters. And then, of course, we've got some other things. So we have potentially something very interesting about to come out for the MP5 and the LR300. Fire mode toggle bind, inbuilt burst module for the MP5 and the LR300. Now, there's also a burst module, a slightly different aim cone for the burst module. Could we potentially see loads of people bouncing back and starting to use MP5s all over again? Which, of course, would lead to a lot of people probably investing back into MP5 skins. We've seen quite the drop-off this past year, ever since June 1st, since the recall update. Not many people wanting to use an MP5 anymore. Not as good as it used to be. The recall is a bit... But hopefully this could potentially draw a lot more people to want to use them, and that could potentially cause the skins to go back up in price. Remember how Thompsons skins and MP5 skins used to be very safe investments? Well, Thompsons are still safe investments, but the MP5 skins... Ugh. And of course, most importantly of all, public bench chairs. Perfect. I always need a place to sit down. I am looking forward to this. So yes, December, White Day, we're looking at a potential big batch of quality of life updates, and we could see some very interesting changes. We could potentially see maybe LR300s and MP5s getting bought out on the day. Oh look, Pixel Pants are on the front page. I wonder why. Well, we're going to take a look and find out. So, gentlemen, let's get started. So, just to quickly just inform, it does look like I have started this before TGG has uploaded his newest video. I believe when I'm done, his new video should be uploaded, so I'll point that out to you as well. So now let's get started. Let's start discussing the deployables. And we're going to start off with Army Sleeping Bag, made by Say Chains and Burururik. I hope I said that correctly. I'm very sorry if I didn't. But Say Chains, yep. So this is the only sleeping bag this week. Oh. Now we, of course, literally just had the Toxic Wolf sleeping bag being accepted. But there's no competition for this. And very recently we have seen quite the bias for early picks. So remember what I said earlier? How TGG provides a list and then he puts it in front of Face Punch and then normally pick from it. Well, those are typical picks. Those skins, so we'll just quickly show you right now. See all of these skins? Do you notice something? Do you notice how I've already talked about it a week ago? Well, yeah, these are all the skins that were submitted last week. He waits a week and then makes his list. But what we're looking at are all the things that literally just appeared yesterday. So what have Face Punch been doing recently is they've been picking out a lot of early skins, as in a lot of skins that have only just been introduced that same week the Rustore rotation happened. So get a good look and keep taking down notes, because there's going to potentially be something out of all of these batch of skins that will be appearing soon. So, yeah, Say Chains, looks like you might potentially see this being accepted. Let's see, let's find out. Then we have the Pizzeria Furnace, made by Mr. Jimmick. Yes, right now you are thinking, you can hear the Spider-Man pizza theme. So yeah, we've had a lot of food skins, especially with furnaces this year. We've had the zucchini. We've had strawberries in the past as well and whatnot. So yeah, I wouldn't say no to it. Looks pretty tasty. And he's got the little man there. Cool stuff. So, do you want to have a nice little pizzeria in your in your base? Say no more. Remember, if you like what you see, please go to the workshop, vote for the skin creator, vote for the skin, let Face Punch see it, and show your support, and potentially it could improve the chances of being accepted. Show your support is all I'm saying. Now we've got Stoker Furnace, made by Multi-Arhat, Eduardo and Marco. Multi-name. Multi-name. I can't pronounce what that is. I'm very sorry. I've never managed to say it correctly. But what we have here is a pretty interesting looking design. Yes, looking cool. So if we could get that during the day. It's got a nice pattern on it. No sort of gimmick or theme. It's just a perfectly tame looking furnace skin. If we could get a look at it properly at night time. Can I see the back of it? Yeah, if you showed like the sides and the back, showed the pattern off and whatnot, would have been a whole lot more helpful. Just, you know, yeah. So, and then we have Furnace Attraction. An attraction furnace? Don't put your hand in it, mate. I mean, so okay, it's like those little carnival mini games and whatnot. I get it. So this is made by Y9J, looking pretty good. Yep. I like the idea. I don't think we've had like a carnival gimmick. I think you could do that with garage doors and many doors. What else could you do? What else could you do? That's got me thinking. Locker, maybe. Maybe you could turn like the locker into like a one of those throw something at it type of deals. What am I thinking of? Coconuts, darts. There's many things. So yeah, I think you could do a lot with this idea. If that gets accepted, then I think you got something there to work with, Mr. Y9J. So yes, and then at night time, what do we see? The outline of the fire. The arrows. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. I think that's a fun idea. Don't stick your hand in it. Right. Now we have... Oh, what's this? Aloe Wood Storage Box made by S314 Noza. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that, so I just said it literally. This is supposed to be based on the aloe leaf. Yep, the aloe plant. Aloe vera. So good on your skin. Is this box good in your skin as well? Are you going to rub your face against it? Cool looking idea. Let's see if it gets accepted. Then we've got the fluorescent small box. One glows and one doesn't. Oh no, they both glow. They just have different colour schemes. So, Evgen Brow. I believe, was it you last week that had the dragon doors? Let's just go take a real quick look. No. someone had a really cool idea of like making like 3 different versions of the same dragon door, and I thought, you know what, it's not a bad idea. Like present, so it was exactly the same skin, but in different color schemes. So what we got here is the grungy, light blue, light pinky, light green color scheme, looking cool. But then over here we have more of a red and like turquoise blue and whatnot. So which one is your favourite? I think it looks really nice. I wouldn't say no to it. When was the last small box that we got accepted? Halloween, yeah, Halloween. So, yeah, I wouldn't say no. Screw it. Add both of them. There you go, Face Punch. Add both of them. That'd be good. But yeah, I think that would sell very nicely. I think a lot of people would like that. I think that's a good little design. Yeah. So, Evgan, Brown, Huok. And, oh, look, you've got their references here as well. So remember what I said? If you like what you see, please go to the workshop and vote for them. Support the skin. Let Face Punch see it, and then hopefully it improves their chances of being accepted. That's for everything. I'm not saying it just for this. I'm saying for everything that you're about to see. Yes, so Scropin has a funny idea with the large boxes. He's got TV. Chat, YouTube, don't you want a TV in your base? Now, it's not actually going to be a TV. It will glow in the dark. Yep. But there's alternate versions as well. So he's made a red version. He's made just a regular one without the glow. And he made a blue one as well. No, it's black. So we've got a black TV. So yeah, you're allowed to do this. You're allowed to make alternate versions, different colour schemes, and glow and non-glow. That's allowed. So as long as it's exactly the same, but just slightly different. Of course, you know, this one being black and this one being red. If I could just go back to, yeah, ever so slightly different colours, then yeah, that is allowed, and that does look very cool. Scropin, I think you got a very good idea. The TV was assembled between 1980 and 1990 by Cobalt to observe experiments. It has a black body colour, possibly in non-working condition. Very nice, very cool. Now we'll move on to the Toxic Dragon box. It's a return of the Toxic Dragon collection. Mr. Jessen was fairly successful earlier this year, getting a bunch of Toxic Dragon skins accepted. Last year, he was successful in getting his Dragonhorn collection being accepted, but he hasn't been as successful with the Toxic Dragon collection. So earlier this year, I remember seeing the likes of the Furnace, and I think there was a batch of double doors that he made. In fact, you know what? Why don't I just show you? There should be a link there. Make a collection link, please. It makes it easier. Yeah, he also made Dragonhorn. So if I go by workshop items, and if I just flick into the past, yeah, we had Toxic Dragon tools, and we had the Furnace, double sheet metal doors. Yes, but so far we've only had the sheet metal door and Toxic Dragon Gadge door. Mr. Jessen, if you are successful with your large box this week, I would recommend pushing for an armoured door, because they are getting the buff, and I think Face Punch would like to push that whole idea of, you know, wanting to use armoured doors more to test them out and whatnot. So, yes, of course, it glows in the dark like all of the previous Toxic Dragon skins. Very nice design, very cool looking. The sheet metal door and the garage door sold very nicely. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets accepted and sells very nicely as well. Now, what we should also point out is usually with a wipe day, we usually have the most people playing. Out of all of the whole month, you usually see most of the people playing during the wipe day weekend. So it would not surprise me if we see a fairly insane looking Rustle rotation with a lot of skins that would look like they would sell very well. They would have a lot of demand. Basically, with so many people playing during this first week, why wouldn't you want to kind of save up some of the very interesting skins over the course of the past 3 weeks, and then release the ones that you think are going to sell the best during the wipe day week? Does that make sense? The best potential profits. So if you can remember the fairly insane looking things that we've seen over the past 2 weeks, think of all the things that haven't been accepted so far. Maybe they're being held back and, you know, being prepared for the December Rustle rotation in 2 days' time. So think like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the skins that potentially gets accepted for it. Toxic Dragon did sell well. It's been a while. Wouldn't say no to seeing more Toxic Dragon collection. Now we also have a bit of a contender over here. We have the scrap cargo container made by Decapitator and McQuery. So this, if you recall, we recently just had the cargo cobalt, the cobalt container doors. Looks like this guy quite literally is making a a shipping container large box. Nothing wrong with that, but it looks like he's trying to turn it into a collection. And this is a bit awkward because Facepunch said they didn't want a new collection in 2022. You got to wait until 2023, bud. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a minimum viable product, but you've definitely made it too early. You've got to wait until next, in about 4 weeks' time. So yeah, if it does get accepted, I would be impressed. It's a cool idea, but yeah, it's a matter of what makes this different compared to all of the other ones. What can I see here that's going to make the strap one extra unique or extra special compared to all of the other ones? Remember, if it's just going to be a different colour and a different name, I don't think that has a good chance of being accepted. You have to do something a little bit extra to make it unique for every single box. Graffiti had a different style of font and, of course, a different style of the appearance for the name of the storage. Remember when with the tools, it had like the cracked chippings and whatnot because obviously it got hit by the tools. The armored one had like the bolted in and super secure metallic looking font. You know, every the boom the boom storage was quite literally an explosion. You know, each and every single one was unique in its own way. So if you've put that out now, maybe consider making some changes. Remember scientific storages? They had like different formulas and different etchings on every single storage to make them unique in their own way and whatnot. With this, if you're only going to change the colour and the name, I just don't think it's got a good chance of being accepted. So I'm just pointing it out to you. Right then, so that was of course made by Decapitator and McQuery. So yeah, he's definitely wanting to turn it into a collection because he only has one thing made so far, but he's already turned it into a collection. Alright, so now we're on to wooden doors, single wooden doors. Little Ranger has made hunting wooden door looking very nice. Very cool looking piece of work there. So it's not like super gimmicky for colours and whatnot, but it's just a very, very good looking like piece of artwork, I guess you could say. And I'm sure with the right lighting, if you look at it on the side and whatnot, it will reflect light very, very nicely. Here's the other side. That looks very nice. I think that's got a good chance of being accepted. A genuinely good looking wooden door. So, yeah. And now we'll move on to gimmicks. So this is the Bandit toilet. So this has a transparent... Oh, I see what they've done, yeah. So you can see through a little hole. I don't think that'll be allowed. And of course it says, do not enter. None of the doors in Rust are ever welcoming. Why is this? So, yeah. Did you make something diabolical in there? Oh, I don't want to know. So, yeah. This is the transparent version. So this is made by Shino, or Shino, I don't know how to pronounce it. Wash your hands, don't have glowing parts. And then over here we have the one that has the hole plugged in. So yes, warning, diabolical mess inside. Oh dear, oh dear. So remember chat, if you like what you see, please vote for it. Yep. And then we have the sketchy wooden door. Leave me alone! Go away! No one's ever welcoming. Make to go recycle upgrade base. Yeah. Okay. So it's like the comics style sketchy. Okay, I get it. So ideal, a wooden door covered in wallpaper. Sketchy, but nothing. Better than nothing. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. It's your typical. Stay away! Leave me alone! Oh, I like the gimmick of that, where you're kind of rolling wallpaper over it. I see. Okay, that's cool. Now we've got wooden animal door, closed and open. So this is not transparent, and this is, you can see a sneaky man staring at you. So this is made by Mishka and Demon, a reinforced wooden door suitable for keeping a large animal away from people or people from animals. We're all animals, Mishka, we're all animals. So yes, that's the early image. Right, so we'll move on. Now we're on to sheet metal doors. Ritual metal door. It glows in the dark, looking kind of spooky. Was this supposed to be a Halloween skin? Other than that, it does still look pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with releasing a spooky skin during November. You can release a spooky skull-like skin whenever you damn well feel like. But of course, you have better chances when it's Halloween. So, cool idea. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted, Mr. Hashaki. Now we have the well-protected metal door. I believe, what was it? A week ago, we saw a well-protected large box. We had all of the lockpicks covered all over it, and it looks like we're continuing that theme. Oh, does it glow? Does it glow, Mr. Anubis Dunk? It does. Right, so it does have precise portions where it glows. Light here, light here, light here, light here, light here. But does the whole thing kind of dimly glow as well? It doesn't mention that. We'd have to look at that in-game if it gets accepted. Remember, specific portions of glow is beneficial if you want to stand in front of the door at night. Your own door. So people from a distance won't be able to spot you if you stand in front of a door that only has glow at the very top, for example. So yeah. Now we'll move on to... Wait, hang on a minute. This glows... Oh, and this one doesn't glow. Yeah, so get a better look at that during the day. Looking cool. Fun idea, Mr. Anubis Dunk. Let's see if it gets accepted. Now we have the Necro Metal Door, and this glows. Again, more skulls, more spooky, more... Ooh, that looks quite cool. So this is made by Oasis and Schumer. So let's get a good look at that during the day. What's it called? The Catacombs under France? Yeah, I think that's meant to be kind of like that. Again, was this supposed to be a Halloween skin? But other than that, it does look really cool. It's cool. Spooky. Right. It probably isn't the best of times to release this now, as we're just approaching December. We're supposed to be happy, jolly, and festive, not spooked out by skulls. So yeah, sheet metal doors, let's continue with those. What do we have next? The return of the Smouldering collection. Do you remember Smouldering? It was quite successful earlier this year. In fact, there's a whole bunch of skins. And we've only had 3 of them accepted. We had the likes of the Hammers, not accepted. Double Doors, not accepted. Eoka Pistol, not accepted. Hunting Bow, not accepted. Satchel Charge, not accepted. Garage Door, not accepted. So, sheet metal door, here we go. So we have had a wooden door. That was the wooden door right there. And what's different with this? It's got like metal plating around it and whatnot. So this does glow in the dark. And it's only the bottom half that will glow. So, fun idea. Let's see if it does get accepted. It's been a while. Face Punch had many opportunities to accept a smouldering skin in the past, but they have decided not to. Maybe they probably will, or maybe they probably won't accept this. But we're wagon, WWAGGAN. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah, let's see. So, fun idea. Let's see if it's successful. Then we have the cobalt bunker metal doors. Sorry, I was about to say garage doors, but then I realised it was a sheet metal. I know garage doors are next after this. So, cobalt bunker metal door. It glows in the dark. It's made by Alex Valera Work, 444 Z444, and 500 Eno. And yeah, that's that. That's basically it. But what do we see? It glows. Does it only glow in the upper half? Looks like someone's been listening. That's a good idea. But does the rest of it glow? We'll have to check in game. If that gets accepted, we'll have to give it a good look. But yeah, if it only glows in the upper half, all the better. So, good piece of work there. It's simple, but sometimes simple works nicely. Not everybody wants a super flashy, insanely colourful skin. They want something more realistic in the vein of the game. And yeah, so, yeah, it's fine. Oh, we have another sheet metal door. Okay, maybe it's after this. Retro and Solenosta. Yep, Retro and Solenosta have made an Imperial door. Let's drag this over to here. So, yeah. When I first looked at this with that image, I thought, oh, is that a rug? Nope, it's a door. It's got like the red cushioning with the gold buttons, obviously with all the nice gold all around it and whatnot. Very, very nice looking door, I will say that. Very, very... I wouldn't be surprised if Face Punch tries to sell that for $5. We don't have a tempered skin this week, so maybe that could happen. Very nice looking door. I like the all the symbol and the work you've done here with the bump maps and whatnot. That'll look very nice to look at in-game with the lighting. Yes, you can see how it all reflects. Yes, good piece of work there, gentlemen. Good stuff. Will it be accepted? That's the next question. There's obviously a lot of sheet metal doors this week. And then we have an armoured door. Right, okay, we've got one armoured door. That is the medieval metal door made by Nexro. No description. Was there a description in the previous one? No. Okay, so, yep, this is the only armoured door skin that I have in my list this week. Fairly tame with its design, but kind of surprised by this. How long did I have a moan about, guys, armoured doors are getting a buff. Armoured doors are getting a buff. Armoured doors are getting a buff. You should consider making armoured doors. We've only got one single armoured door this week. I don't know. Maybe everybody kind of got like unmotivated because No Mercy got accepted, and they thought, they're probably not going to accept another armoured door the next week. Keep that in mind. It might not be a single door, but maybe it might be a double door. Ooh. We're moving on to garage doors, and we have the return of the Designated Room Door Collection made by Sill. And this is something we've been anticipating for a while. He has made a vehicle garage door. This is... You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this gets accepted either. It's been very successful, this room door collection. And I feel like... we don't actually have many garage doors specifically sitting there saying, this is the garage door. So, no, I think that's got a very good chance of getting accepted. It's tame in its design, but you know what? That's what all of the other ones were like. So, we've had the furnace room door, the airlock door, the storage room door. Locker room doors weren't accepted. I guess that's, I think we're past that now. Car area door, will that be accepted? Let's find out. I think they'll probably end up changing this. I wouldn't be surprised if Face Punch changes the name. Just saying. They very likely will. But yeah, cool, simple idea. And yeah, it has a designated role for where it should be. It should be your garage door. Simple as. Seafood garage door made by Kavahu and Sunart. Oh, look at this. Look at the sketching at work. Come on, you could do it. You can finish it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Yeah! So, you can see how I was trying to figure out, do I want it this way? No, I want it that way. Oh, do I want it this way? No, there. But look, I like this. I like seeing the development of an idea here. It's always cool. So he's figured out one tentacle and then he figured out the rest. So, cool idea. I like seeing that. And it's got ooze all over it. So this actually has two versions. This is the non-glowing version. Chat, YouTube, do you like what you see? Would you want a very slimy looking garage door? So the shading implies this half of the door is kind of open. And yeah, so it's giving off the fake image of it's actually a double door. And these tentacles are just kind of peering out. So, ooh, slimy and gooey and weird looking, but is it something you want to see accepted? So now we've got the green slime, and what do we have at night? Oh, get a good look at that. That is an awesome looking skin. Very fun idea. Will it be accepted, or will you get beaten by the likes of the garage door that we just saw? This for a very cool looking idea. It's going to kind of hurt if you do see something fairly simple get in. But that's what sometimes works. Not everybody wants to see a super convoluted looking skin. But I've got to sit there and say, Kavahu and Sanart, you've done a very good job there. Chat, YouTube, I'm going to say it again. If you like what you see, you've got to vote for it. It's as simple as that. Hey! Fun. Oh, wait, no. I thought... Oh, okay. I was tricked. Welcome to my house. Hello. And then it says, when it glows, welcome to hell. That's a fun idea. So finally, we have a door that's welcoming people. But sneakily, it's not. Smart idea, Mr. Vitalik and the One. Hey, I like it. It's... That's good. That's clever. I like that. That's a good idea. You do have quite a lot of competition this week, though. But simple, but effective. So we'll see if that gets accepted. Elite wooden gate made by Mr. Sendox. So is this in the vein of the military crate? You know the basics, the basic wooden door skin that we have. I can't remember the name off by heart. I'm very sorry. In fact, why don't you just look for it? Oh, really? Fine. Large box. Here we go. Large box skins. Can you show me all of the... Oh, does it... Is it this? I'm thinking of something else, am I? It's very similar in that design. Where are we? We're over here. So, it's a basic idea. It's straight to the point. It's just a simple garage door skin. People do like it. Has a bit of glow. Nothing wrong with that. Looking pretty straightforward. Oh, sorry about that. I hiccuped. And now I'm not hiccuping. That's weird. So yeah, fairly tame design. If you like it, please vote for it. And yep, now we have Duck's loot barricade garage door. I know he's been making some like workbench armored doors this past year and whatnot. I think he's kind of like getting yeah. So quite literally, it's a crate and some storages on top of it and whatnot, like an actual barricade. I get the idea. That's a fun idea. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. So he's got a theme in mind. But do you like it? Please consider voting for it if you like it. So yeah, quite literally a whole bunch of items being pushed to stop people from trying to get in. Now we're on to double doors, and that is wooden double doors. We have the Wise wooden double door. It glows in the dark. This is the front. This is the back. And this is made by Wirecat. This is a fun looking skin. And how many double wooden doors have we had accepted this year? One. How many submissions have we seen this year? Plenty. So if this is the one, Wirecat, congratulations. You've been reasonably successful with your armored door being accepted very recently. Could you see this being accepted? Chat, YouTube, if you like what you see, you got to vote for it. Show your support. Fun idea. Looks nice. Only glows in the upper half, it looks like. Could be good. Now we're moving on to the continuation, or rather it's a version 2 of the cardboard doors. Xeno. Earlier this year you had your single cardboard wooden door accepted. You made a double door. It wasn't accepted. Now you're making a version 2. Version 2 added better depth to cardboard, fixed some roughness issues on the paint, remove cluttered areas of paint, fix some edging details. So he's giving you a whole batch of details and whatnot that he's changed and whatnot. Very cool. It's a nice insight. So there you have it. Quite literally made of cardboard. There's nothing in here. That's cool. Fun idea. Let's see if it gets accepted later on. And now we're moving on to the double armoured doors. No sheet metal this week, just double. And this is what I was pushing people to try. If we're going to see a buff, I'll say it again once more, I'll show it again. If we're seeing a buff for armoured doors and double armoured doors, why wouldn't you want to potentially push out an armoured door skin? So, what do we see right here? It is actually a version 2, if you recall. About a month or so ago, Quincy, he made a double armoured door for obviously his Constellations collection. Looks very nice, looks very cool. It wasn't accepted, quite unfortunate. But now there's probably going to potentially be a good push and a much better potential to see a double armoured door skin being accepted. Constellations has been quite successful so far this year. Let's just go to show that off real quickly. We've had 2 out of 5. Yeah, 2 out of 4 because he's removed the previous version of his double armoured door. So we've had the metal double door being accepted, sheet metal double door. We've had the armoured door being accepted. The single sheet metal door wasn't accepted. And the original double armoured door wasn't accepted. But now, Mr. Quincy, he's realised the better opportunity that's been presented. Let's see if this gets accepted. But you do have competition, Mr. Quincy, because what did we see get accepted last week? The No Mercy Armoured Door. And what do we see here literally the week after? Bad Trip has produced the No Mercy Double Armoured Door. So, which do you like more? Do you want to see No Mercy collection continuing with a double armoured door, or do you want to see Constellations getting another skin? The choice is yours. Which do you like more? No Mercy clearly been very successful over the past few years, and Constellations quite literally has only just started. This was the same guy that made Outer Planets, so he probably will be going even further after this as well with more skins. But only one can survive. Which one? Wait, well, I was trying to sing the song. Only one can survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. So yeah, Bad Trip and Hulk, very nice looking skin. Let's see what happens. Perfect timing, but who will win? You never know. Cold Hunter Double Armored Door might win. So yeah, remember what I said. There's a good chance Face Punch might have been holding some skins back, preparing to release them for the White Day. So these two are great contenders, but as I said, you might see the likes of the Cold Hunter Double Armored Door being accepted. Please, please, please say there's no anime. What if I just drag it over here? We can see all of the most recent ones being submitted. Yeah, okay. Yes, we can. We can look at this. All right, okay. So yeah, Cold Hunter Double Armored Door. Yep, right there. That's literally just corrupted. What are you doing? So yeah, unfortunately people do try and steal skins. But yeah, Cold Hunter Armored Double Door came out at the beginning of November. There's still a good chance it could be accepted. Remember, this past week that we just had, we had an extra late pick with the AK. Cold Hunter is beloved. People like it a lot. I do think that potentially still has a good chance of being accepted as well. So we got some very interesting options, but will we see an armored double door being accepted? Well, you know what you can do. You can show support, and you can show Face Punch that you want one. And with that, deployables are done. Now we're moving on to tools and weapons. Starting with the Satchel Charges, we have a Satchel Charge from Hell. Let it burn! Let it burn! So, Sir Q, very nice. It feels like it should explode harder and bring destruction. Maybe you can check it out. And hopefully, not at your house. Cool. So, the collection, the Hell collection has been quite successful over these past few years. Very recently, we saw the likes of the Rug from Hell being accepted, sold very nicely, and afterwards went up in price very comfortably. So yeah, that was pretty good. Will we see a continuation? Will we see the Satchel Charge being accepted as well? If you like what you see, you know what to do. And then we have a Satchel Box made by Pretex, and I can't pronounce that. I'm very sorry. I literally can't. So yes, this is made to look like the large box loot box. What am I trying to say? Oh, I'm an idiot. I completely forgotten the word. You know, with what we see all around the server and whatnot, it's meant to look like those big crates. So yeah, fun idea. Yep, that's it. It's that thing. What's his name? Hedge. How can you forget a name? You've lost your mind. Oh, all I can think about is doors. But yeah, fun idea. I've been seeing a lot of this. People making textures based on assets that we have in Rust. So hey, if it works, it works. Not worth not a bad idea to give it a shot. You know, it's worth a try, isn't it? Fish Knife, the fish collection continues. Mr. Shedmon, he has given us a very sharp-looking fish. Look at him. Look at him. So yes, very sharp-looking fishy. Watch out when you hold on to it. Yeah, not much else you can really sit there and say. Fish collection, still trying to get another skin accepted. We've seen the likes of the pump shotgun, the SAR recently, they weren't accepted. But, you know, let's just wait and see. If you like it, go vote for it. Simple as that. Now we've got the prototype Lumberjack sword made by Dark Schneider. He got his bandana skin accepted this previous week. And it still looks like people are trying to make Lumberjack skins. So, of course, we had the likes of the Lumberjack tools that were introduced with the Lumberjack DLC. And we've seen many people make hammers and whatnot. Well, looks like Dark Schneider here is trying to get his Lumberjack sword, salvage sword, to be accepted. Yeah, we've seen quite a decent amount of salvage swords being accepted this year. We've only literally just had one. Will that be accepted? I don't know. It's awkward. We've literally just had one accepted, so we shall see. Now we're moving on to UFO's Mandarin Hammer, made by Quicker and Ice Mile. I think that's how it's pronounced. So yeah, this is the only hammer skin this week. Looking pretty cool. Is that? I'm trying to figure out the name. UFO's Mandarins. Mandarins as in a type of flower, I think, or UFOs in a if that gets accepted, I wouldn't be surprised if that gets a name change. I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure it out. It's a cool looking skin. It's just what? Cool idea, but what? Right. So does it glow? This balaclava face. Okay. Doesn't look like it glows. It doesn't look like it glows. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna move on. I don't fully understand it. Crab claw tools, stone tools to be precise. Mr. Fresh has produced some crab claws. Now we just need some butter and. But yeah, cool idea. Look at that. Look at that. So when was the last pair of stone tools to be accepted? Oh wow, low poly. It must have been low poly. That was a few months ago, back in the summer. Wow, that's been quite some time. Cool idea. Do you like it? You know what to do. So you got the big claw and the little claw. That's cool. That's a fun idea. Yeah, and of course over here as well, the pickaxe. So yeah, if you like it, please consider voting for it. Welded metal collection continues. Mr. Kosem, you had your sleeping bag accepted, and recently you've tried to get some more skins accepted. Here we have the hatchet and the pickaxe, the tools, the regular hatchet and pickaxe. Yep, and then over here as well. Tame idea. Will it be accepted? It's very tame in terms of, well, there's not really much colour or anything added to it. You got the ridges, which is cool, you know, following the theme of welded metal. I get that, but that's it. But yeah, if you like things like this that are tame and simple, then that's the skin for you, isn't it? So better get voting. Okay, gimmicks. Bownana. Chat, YouTube. Do you like your bananas? Do you like your bow-nanas? What do we have here? It's a good source of potassium. It's great for shooting arrows. It's the Bownana Hunting Bow. This is made by Mr. Debsky. Hunt down your enemies with this mighty banana hunting bow. It's also quite tasty. Grown on local rust farms. No glow. That's a perfect description, buddy. So, yeah, it's a banana. How can you not want some bananas? Cool idea. Will it be accepted? Very fun pun. I respect it, Debsky. I respect it. Sketched crossbow. So, this is made by R3W. Roo, how do I pronounce that? Oh, do we have an in-game look? Oh, let's just pause it. Let's put it on HD. Right. It will slowly turn HD in a bit. Sketched crossbow, daylight view. Come on, bring out the HD. Bring out the HD. You could do it. You could do it. Show me the HD. Come on. Come on. Come on, connection. You can do it. Oh, it's all fuzzy. I'm very sorry. Oh, no, now it's there. There you go. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's a better look. So, he's doing all the work. I don't have to do anything else. He's just showing it off for me. Now reload it. Come on, reload it. Reload it. Ah, damn it. Are you going to do nighttime as well? Yeah, sort of. Dusk. Cool looking blue. Nice looking colours. Reload it. Put in the arrow. All good. Shoot. And good. Awesome. Nice stuff. Now we'll look at the SAPs. We have Ocean Crystal made by Snake Eyes 312 and Yaks. So Ocean Crystal collection hasn't been successful yet. We had a rock, which looked very nice, wasn't accepted. We had an MP5, which looked nice, wasn't accepted. That was quite unfortunate. It's a cool looking idea. It's all nice and elegant with the water, shine. Looks very nice. Looks very blue. But will it be accepted? Only you can help. If you like what you see, please vote for it. But hasn't been successful so far. I wonder if Mr. Snake Eyes is going to keep this up or will he start a new collection soon? Time will tell. But it's a perfectly suitable sap. All blue. Do we have a daytime pick? Yes, we do. That's it. That's it. There we go. Right. Cool looking skin. Let's see if it gets accepted. Now we have a more tame design. It's the Sfumato. Is the S silent? Fumato? Or is it Sfumato? Sap. Made by Sad Happy. Yep. That's it right there. Yep. Like not super colourful, but with a design. You've got the sap on the side. Why would you have sap on the side? We call them SAPs. We call them SAPs, but hey, you know, it's referencing the game talk and whatnot. That's fine, that's fine. Yep. Basic, simple design. Nothing wrong with that. People prefer things this way. So you got the likes of Ocean Crystal, which is clearly of a gimmick of all the nice sheen of the reflection of the light with water, and this one, which is more realistic, more tame in its design. There are people that do have different tastes and preferences, so yeah, not a bad idea. Let's see if it gets accepted, Mr. Sad Happy. Blackout, right, I have to point this out. So MDE is back again, and he's made, can you see this? He's cut off, can you see this? So this is, he's got two versions. Just the one with without. Okay, look. Let me show you. I've got to get a good image. Where is it? So, do you see this? Do you see how normally with a Python you'd have this extra bit of where the aim sight bit is there? Well, he's done it again. Remember what he did with the MP5, the Blackout MP5 that came up recently? He removed the panels. He's done it again with the Python. Yes, that would sell well. Word will get around about that. So Blackout Python, as you can see, he's made a version without the panels. Face Punch was more than happy to release the MP5 without the panels. I wouldn't be surprised if they consider that, look at that and think, you know what, Blackout sells very nicely, we should accept it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they accept the one without the panels again. So that is on the horizon. That's looking very good. Mr. MDE, let's see what happens. Will you get a Cold Hunter skin accepted, or will you get your Blackout Python accepted? You're too good. You get far too many collections being accepted. This Face Punch is just juggling. Oh, should we do this? Should we do this? But, you know, he's successful. He's made some very interesting collections. Let's see if which one will be accepted. So, yeah. Pump shotguns! Hooray! So, this is actually a collection. Mr. Morphus and Mr. Micro, they made... Yep, so Morphus made the Zen Labs AK. It was accepted last year. But ever since then, we've seen the likes of ASAR, SMG, LR. They weren't accepted. What we're trying for now? Pump shotguns. So, there's been talk. Are we potentially going to see a nerf? And I've had to talk about this several times. I'll keep talking about it. It's all good. I don't consider this a nerf. It's a trade-off. Yes, you're not going to be doing. You're not going to be able to do as much damage as you could from further away, but it's now become more deadly in closer range. So you used to be able to do 100% damage only 10 meters away. Well, now you can do it up to 20 meters away. So your increased maximum damage has increased, and your ability to do more damage further away is obviously decreased. But it's now more deadly in a bigger area. Basically, I don't consider this a nerf. It's trading one thing for another. I do think slugs are still going to be very deadly, especially with the likes of a pump shotgun. So that's why I'm talking about this. This is a slugs change. It's not a nerf. We will find out. When you're playing in the game with it and whatnot, you will see for yourself. Let the people decide. So, you know, if there's a change on the slugs, maybe there's a good idea to maybe release a shotgun with it. Face punch. There you go. So, yes, we saw the likes of a firefighter's pump shotgun from these two about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Wasn't, well, the recycler pump shotgun was accepted, wasn't it? Doesn't glow. Yep. So, chat, YouTube, would you like to see a continuation of the Zen Labs collection? Authorized personnel only. Are you authorized to use this? Right then. Crystal pump shotgun made by Keke. So, another pump shotgun. Looking pretty cool. Made out of crystal? How'd that happen? That would probably be quite expensive, wouldn't it? Well, fun idea. Bit of a gimmick. Let's get a good look at that in game. Yep, that looks cool. And do we have a proper aim down sight picture? No. Okay. Well, looks cool. Fun idea. Will it be accepted? Let's see. Then we have the Ambitious SAR. So this is the only SAR skin of the week. Yep. So this is the only SAR skin of the week from my curated list. So there were probably other skins submitted, but I only follow people that have managed to get onto TGG's lists in the past, as I said at the very beginning of this video. Very cool looking aim sight there. So you've got green dots to the side and a red tip there. Good, good, good. We do like that. Oh, here we go. I don't know how to pronounce your name. You got to tell me in your descriptions in the future. Is it P or P or Pierre or P? I don't know. You got to tell me. Give it an upvote and a favourite if you like. Feedback is always appreciated. No glow. Made with 100% love. Ah. But there is a problem, isn't there? For the past 6 roster rotations, we've had a SAR skin being accepted. I don't want to see another SAR skin, but unfortunately, yeah, the P. Oh, poo. I don't. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay. There's a reason why this is the only SAR skin I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure most creators realise it's incredibly unlikely that we'll probably see a SAR skin being accepted this week or the next week or the week after that. We've had far too many accepted in such a short amount of time, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit more variety this week. Hopefully. Oh, fingers crossed. So, yeah, it's just bad timing. PYH. I should have said that. LR300 skins. Right, there's a lot now. You recently had your Charitable Rust SAR skin being accepted, and yeah, it looked very nice, sold well. Good. Charitable Rust, I believe it did very nicely. Thank you to everybody that bought a skin. So, what do we have here? The idea to create this skin came to my mind when I was riding a train and saw a poster of Cobalt, which seemed very cool and futuristic with me. To me. Our future is out there. Project Nova. All texture created in SB and AI. Hope you would like this skin. So, let's get a good look. You do make some very colourful skins, don't you? You do make some very colourful skins. Our future is out there. That's cool. So he played in the game, he looked over, he saw a poster, he saw a nice little catchphrase there, and he thought, you know what? I could make a skin out of that, and that's exactly what he's done. I like that. You took references from the game and you've adapted it into a skin. Smart thinking. All right. Very colourful still, though. It's really out there. How many colours do you need, chat? YouTube, how many do you need? Well, I hope that's enough. Blackboard LR300, made by Kua. So, yes, last week I couldn't figure out the formula. What does this equal, Kua? What does this mean? What does DNA, teddy bear and pumpkin mean? What does it equal to? What does it mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason? What do they mean? So, if we're likely going to see an LR300 buff potentially this week, maybe we'll see an LR300 skin being accepted. Who knows? But oh, look! Look at the extra help with the aim sight. The arrow is pointing where to look. It's as simple as that. So yeah, white aim. Yeah, the white tip should be alright. It should be alright. That should be fine. In most environments, that's going to still be helpful. Obviously, with the green environment, yep, it stands out very nicely. So yeah, a different bit of colour for your aim sight does, it's very helpful. So very nice stuff, Mr. Kua. Still don't know what you're trying to figure out here. Stop drawing on your gun. So yeah, get a good look at that. Cool stuff. So the previous one, very colourful. This one, more grounded, but with an idea and a theme and whatnot. So cool stuff. And Orange King LR300. So yeah, this has like a colour scheme. Green and yellow, looking pretty good. Cool stuff. Let's go look at it. So this is made by Mnemonic Man. Let's get this right there. Is that orange or is that yellow? Oh, no, it's orange. Is it? Yeah, if I turn my head around, my monitor, surely that's going to help me. Yeah, you're very smart, Hedge. Good job. So, yeah, it's going for a colour scheme. We saw the likes of an AK and whatnot last week, didn't we? Let's go take a real quick look. Yeah, we saw an AK. That's it. We saw the AK. Yeah. So he's got a colour scheme. He's got an idea. Yeah. So, if you like it, you know what to do. Right, now we've got the Bullseye collection continuing. Hello, Bullseye LR300. So, Mr. GXT Face, you've been rolling out skin after skin, week after week. You've only had 2 accepted so far. Quite unfortunate, But you never know. We saw the likes with Mr. Novarom, who kept making Gothic Warlord skins over and over and over again. They weren't accepted, but eventually we randomly saw a skin that he made 2 months ago being accepted. So, if it isn't accepted this week, don't cry. It's all good. It might be accepted later on. But yeah, what have we said? LR300 is potentially going to get a buff this week. There would probably want to be an LR300 coming out if there's a buff coming out. So, which one will it be? Will it be the Project Nova LR300? Would it be the Blackboard LR300? Would it be the Orange King LR300? Or will it be the Bullseye LR300? So this is from an established collection. That kind of gets a bit of a push. You know, it's already had 2 skins accepted in its collection. That likely is in the best position at the moment. Now we're moving on to Thompson skins. GBG, Trigger, Human 2K13, you're new. Okay, cool. I should probably start following you. Arctic Pixel Thompson. So some people are pushing towards making some Arctic cold theme skins now. What is this? What is this? Advertisements for your skins? Awesome. Okay. Right, I've got the sound off just in case there might be DMCA. Don't die. I don't know if I want it now. If you're going to die if you hold it. So that 1080p didn't turn on for some reason. It's awkward. I'm sorry, I can't sort that out. But yeah, when you hold it, do you die? Just asking for a friend. But yep, tame design, Arctic digital camo. Where have I got that whole idea? Call of Duty? Yeah, they had like the digital camo skins and whatnot. Okay, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Cool idea. Does the aim sight have a little bit of colour on the tip? It does not. Oh no, you just needed a little bit of red there on the tip. It would have made a world of difference. No! GBG, Trigger, quick, add a bit of red. But yeah, cool ideas. Thompson skins, very reliable. They do get used a lot in game. High gun demand, high skin usage, high skin prices. So let's move on to an established collection, the Cybercode, made by Eros. He's been fairly successful with the likes of his AK and LR300 being accepted. Will he be free for free? Will he have his Thompson skin being accepted? So, again, fairly tame idea, but it has the matrix sort of numbers and binary all on the side, the same colour scheme and whatnot. Cool idea. And it will likely have a skull on the back. Where's that skull? The trademark skull. There he is. And it has a green tip. So remember, a little bit of a different colour for the aim sight. World of difference. Very helpful. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Good stuff. Eros, you've been quite successful. Let's see if you can keep it up. Cool looking idea. Let's see if it gets accepted. Thompson skins, very nice. What do we have here? It's another continuation. Why, Mr. Camo Legend, he's expanded upon his recycler collection. So, we've been fairly successful, haven't we, Mr. Camo Legend? With your, what was it? Oh, what was the very first skin that you had accepted? Was it the SAR? Yeah, it was the SAR. Then the pump, and now we have a Thompson. But did you add a little bit of colour on the tip? Let's see. Alright, so the yellow does stand out compared to the rest of it. Fine, that's okay, that's cool, that's cool. So this has been fairly successful recently. Sold fairly okay, the previous skins. Thompsons, as I said, very reliable investments. As we approach the good times, pretty much all Thompson skins will be in the positive. So, yeah, I'm not saying no. But I kind of do think we might potentially see the likes of an MP5 skin and an LR300 skin being accepted this week. If, you know, we do see that change for the MP5s and the LR300s, you know, Face Punch might go, you know, maybe you want to go buy some of them. So maybe the likes of Thompson skins won't be seen this week. Just, you know, keeping you on your toes, adding all the potential context. Okay. So I was about to say LR300. No, it's the Comics L96. So recently we had the Predatory L96 being accepted. Very nice. Well, Mr. Legacy is thinking, you know what? I should probably rework mine and try again, see if I could get that accepted. So, Comics collection has been fairly successful these past few years. Yep. Hasn't been successful with his clothing and armour. In fact, it has been quite a while since we've seen more of these comic skins. We've seen the... What was it? We had... What was it? Was it a pistol earlier this year? A SAP? Yes, I remember this. Yes, we've had a couple this year, but maybe we could potentially see more. So, yeah, if you like setting up your bases in the cold snow biomes, maybe you want a pure white L96. Where'd that come from? Oops. Alright, sorry. When I talk for so long, it builds up pressure and I just kind of randomly burp. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Right on the hour mark. Anyway. Yep, Comics L96. Looks cool. Comics collection has sold very nicely in the past. Could be a nice investment. L96 skins, kind of iffy, but I wouldn't be surprised that one does quite alright, so... Now we move on to AK-47s. Zombieland, made by Sean Mick and R.E. Spectre. I'll get a good look at that. Ooh. Very colourful. Very out there. Was this a Halloween skin before? Other than that, is this very Christmassy? You've got a nice arrow through the skull. That looks cool. This is a fun-looking skin. I wouldn't say no to it, but we do have quite a lot of competition. And we have some established collections also making AK-47 skins, so we'll see them in a bit. But for an independent fun idea, no colourful aim sight. Damn. But remember, if you like what you see, show your support, vote for the skins. It's as simple as that. So yes, this is what I was alluding to. Predatory collection is now continuing with an AK-47. Mr. Verona, hello, you've been very successful recently. And, well, will you be successful in getting the next AK-47 skin to be accepted? So, tame design with the nice texture here. Is it a bear? Is it a lion? Does he ever say no? I'll never know. But yeah. Wouldn't be surprised that gets picked over it. It's from an established collection. It's been very successful recently, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does get accepted. So, does it have a colourful aim sight? You can see right there, it's got the trend of red and yellow for the predatory skin sight. So yes, it does have a colourful aim sight. Lowrider AK. This is made by Neville112, and let's just get a good look at this. Again, very colourful, interesting. Cushiony leather there, I think. It's meant to look like cushion, but cool. This is a bit wacky. It's got like a style here, and then it's got like a style here, and then you've got cushions here. It's a bit all over the place. It's very colourful as well, but, you know, remember what I said. If you like it, you've got to vote for it. No, different. Yeah, but it's black and green. Black still kind of blends well with a lot of the environment, so... Yeah, I'm sorry. Uproar. Oh, damn. FaZe, back with Uproar collection? Really? You probably don't remember Uproar, but Uproar was kind of successful quite a long time ago. Uproar collection. Yeah, Uproar collection. Yeah, so it's been quite a while, hasn't it, Mr. FaZe? 2 years ago, we've had the Hoodies Pants, we had the... Why not make a tier 2? Just saying. I'm just saying. Wouldn't be a bad idea, Mr. FaZe. So yeah, we have a random surprise Uproar collection returning. The AK-47. You've got your skull, you've got blotches of paint all over it. Cool, simple idea. Mr. FaZe, best of luck to you. There's no other pictures, so there's not much else I can show. Wait, can you see if... I can't see if it's got a different coloured aim sight. Oh, can you see it from there? I think that's a little bit of red there. I think it is a little bit of red. So that maybe. Dead Souls is now dabbling into weapons. KVA and Mr. Sad. Yep, we've seen many deployables. But now we're moving into weapons. So, I'll be honest with you. I think it looks better as a weapon skin than it does as the deployable skins. I like all of these skulls. You know, all of these people with their helmets and whatnot. Looking very cool. So, yeah. Yeah, looking fun. Let's see. Aim sight. Green. That's a light green. That's acceptable. That's cool. All right. Maybe in the green environments it probably won't be so helpful, but everything else it should be. So thank you very much. And then we have the Headshot Machine AR. Lightweight solution to get rid of your enemy's heads. Thank you, Moonfighter. That's exactly what I needed in my life. So, fun, simple, straight to the point idea. Red, black, written words, looking cool, and a slightly dark red aim sight. That'll work, that'll do. Cool idea. It's kind of like a branded sort of like an AK you'd probably buy in a shop or something, you know. Oh, I'm going to go through the AK aisle. What can we I don't know. It's a bit silly, but we'll see. It's not like silly, but like a branded type of AK. For as simple as $19.99. Yeah, whatever. And then we're going to finish off with a Nordic custom SMG made by Arty. Yep, this is the only custom SMG, and you can get a good look at all of these Nordic symbols on the side and whatnot. Looking pretty cool. Is this something you want to be accepted? Well, you know what to do. I've said it many times already. And with that, we're done with the tools and weapons. Now we're moving on to, I've accidentally given you a sneak peek. We're moving on to the clothing and armour. So we're going to start this off with Lacrampe's Forest Ops jacket. Yep, that's it. That's basically it. Let's get a good look at this. In the daytime, yes. So, not sure what he's going to do from here. He started off the collection with a jacket. Quite surprised by that. Could this develop into clothing and armour? Maybe. As in hoodie and pants and whatnot. Get a good look at the patches in the back. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to head wraps. Burlap head wraps to be precise. Stepan and CD have made, they've made this. Doesn't that look cool? It'll make you bald. But yeah, this is a fun idea. They've taken what was the whole head wrap, and they've cut out pieces, and they've made it so you got like the what is this thing on the top? Handkerchief on the top? I'm sorry, I don't know. A headband? But yeah, it's a fun idea. I like it. I think that looks cool. I think a lot of people would like to see that being accepted, and I think a lot of people who's watching right now knows exactly what to do if they know, if they like what they see. You know, it's as simple as that. So fun idea. We haven't had many burlap head wrap skins accepted, so not a bad idea. In fact, when was the last one to be accepted? Let's find out. Burlap head wrap. When was the last burlap head wrap skin to be accepted? Go. Oh, it was the Halloween ones from last year. Yep, Rat Brain and Head Wrap. We haven't had one in 2022. Well, there you go. Stepan, CD. Maybe it's your lucky day. We'll find out. Okay, an interesting development. So, do you remember about 2 months ago? Yes, about 2 months ago we had Complete the Sets. And we saw this appear. We saw Pixel Collection starting to do clothing and armour. And I sat there and said, right, there's a bit of a problem. Mr. Divadan likes to do other games. Mr. Divadan, he was dabbling into TF2 at the time. He probably still is, because Christmas is just around the corner. There you go. So, oh, look at that. That's a fun idea. You can dress up as a bush in TF2. Why can't we do that in Rust? Divadan, I've advertised your TF2 stuff with my Rust thing. So basically, what I was sitting here saying was I could instantly realise that Divadan was going to be preoccupied with the upcoming Halloween TF2 thing. He got Unusual Effect accepted. Congratulations to you. And it's been a while since he started to come back to doing Rust skins. And lo and behold, what do we have right here? We have a continuation of the Pixel collection. Not armour though. We have Pixel boots and we have Pixel bandana. So what I was alluding to was I could anticipate and see that the Pixel hoodie and the pants were very likely going to go down in price, because we very likely weren't going to see any armour pieces for a while. Divadan was preoccupied, he was doing something else. It has taken it taken over 2 months for him to finally produce something new for the Pixel collection. A submission is yeah. So maybe this is just the beginning of potentially seeing some armor just around the corner. Tier 2 or the tier 3. Divadan, I'd like to see tier 3 next if you can. So it's a very gimmicky set, and the boots, of course, reflect that. Yeah, I think that would probably be accepted. That looks cool. And of course, it's not by itself. We also have a bandana. We have a bandana. We literally just have one accepted, but this is part of a collection, and that does look pretty cool. So yeah, gentlemen, if you like what you see, do what you do. So yeah, Divadan and 1SQ. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. I would very much like to see tier 3 or tier 2 armor from you in the near future. I've been waiting for this. Yes, the Pixel Hoodies Pants have gone down in price, but people got impatient waiting for the armor. And the very second we start seeing some armor being submitted, maybe people are going to start making moves. And that's exactly what we saw earlier on. I saw the Pixel Pants are on the front page. Maybe someone's already making a move. He's speculating that soon we're going to see some armor. More core pieces equals if we see tier 2 or tier 3 armor being accepted in the near future for Pixel collection, of course those Hoodies Pants are definitely going to shoot up in price. The reactionary nature of the Rust economy. These will have an increased amount of demand, and they will then bounce back up and go on the positive. Very nice, very cool. But we won't see anything like that until Divadan produces armor. So this is potentially the wake-up call, the teaser. Very nice, very cool. But what do we have right here? Toxic Wolf dabbling into clothing again? Yes. So, if you aren't fully aware, Zinc made tier 3 quite some time ago, wasn't accepted. He moved back to making the likes of tools and deployables and whatnot. Been fairly successful recently, especially with this week with the sleeping bag. So now he's dabbling into making a bandana. Sorry, I need to drink some water. I've talked for too long. He's moving on, making a bandana and a poncho. Don't blame him for trying to make a poncho. Ponchos have sold very well. They've been very successful in being accepted. So of course, why not? So yeah, bandana, poncho, nice. Get a good look at that. It's a different colour set, so maybe you'd like that. Maybe you don't want to be red or blue or black or white or green. Maybe you want to be, toxic yellow nuclear waste. Fun idea. Right. Now we're moving on to another interesting poncho skin, and I accidentally revealed this. But this also has an interesting tidbit about it, because this is made by Vlek and Igor. And what were we waiting for this week? We were going to wait and see if Igor was going to continue his Tiki collection. Were we going to see Tiki clothing or Tiki tier 2? Nope. He's helped produce the poncho, the Aborigine poncho and deer skull mask. So, yes, that means people are very likely going to get impatient. If we're not going to see any Tiki hoodie in tier 2 for a while, these two very likely will go down in price. And that's going to influence me for how much I offer with the buy orders tomorrow. So this is why we keep in check for what potentially will be coming out. This is why we always keep in check for all the new submissions that are put onto the workshop. I now know Igor, at the very least, for another week, won't be producing Hoodies Pants and tier 2. So with that out of the way, let's get a good look at this. The poncho looking very good. We've seen some very interesting poncho skins recently. Do you remember last week with the leaves and whatnot? Now we've got big feathers, very colourful, very cool, looking very interesting. I don't know why they called it Aborigine. Is this Aborigine design? Did they actually mean American Indian? Am I wrong? I hope I'm not wrong. Aborigine. Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up now. I've got to remember how to say Aborigine again. Aborigine clothing. Is it super colourful like this? Yeah. Apparently so. Apparently so. Oh no, that's just a random... Okay. Aboriginal clothing, I guess it. Sure, just nod. Let's just move on. So, cool idea. And of course, another deer skull mask. So, this looks really cool. Get a good look at that. They've cut it a bit back, made teeth looking interesting, looking very nice. Could we potentially see this being the poncho and the deer skull mask of the week? There's been some interesting contenders, but we had the gold deer skull mask quite some time back. Haven't actually seen many deer skull masks. I was worried because I thought, oh no, Face Punch is going to keep adding deer skull masks much like they did with the ponchos. But we haven't seen as many submissions as I thought I would, or we would. Well, there's another one, and it looks really cool. And we know ponchos sell a lot. They're not the best in terms of investments, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, with it being Wipe Day next week, loads of people playing, the best potential profits to be made is during a Wipe Day week. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a poncho skin appearing next week. Maybe it's going to be this with the deer skull mask. Cool idea. Best of luck to you, Mr. Vlek and Mr. Igor. And now we have Hoodie and Pants. Starting off with Xenon's Hoodie Angel. And then you got a Fallen Angel as well. I don't know what the difference is, so let's move on to that. Fallen Angel with chains on the side and red. Okay, I guess that's just the difference. So yeah, there's a slightly different version, but there's only one pair of pants. Yep, pants Fallen Angel, looking very good, looking very nice. Okay, fun idea, but again, how many black hoodie pants clothing skins have we had this year? Collections. We've had 2 proper ones. And then you got apostate as well. So that's not fully black, but it's kind of. But yeah, debatable. Yeah, I don't think this is probably going to be accepted because of that. Got to wait a while. Try again. You know, keep it in the backlog. Make a version 2 next year. You're just got to give it some time. But what we have here is a very fun gimmick made by Hormeow. Chat, YouTube, don't you want to dress up as a businessman? Don't you want to dress up nice and smart? So he took reference from the poster, and he thought, why not? I'll give it a shot. And he did it. He did it. Look what he's done. Ah, yes, after a hard day at work, you can go around and start shooting some zergs, some bandits, maybe raid a base or 2. Yeah, it's very nice. Looking very cool, looking very sharp. So, fun idea. I wouldn't say no. What would you do in regards to the armour, though? What would you do in regards to the armour? Got to think about that. We're going to make it out of clipboards. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Right, then. We have Narco's hoodie made by SMKSS, Marduk, and IGW IGWT Menace. Sorry, why was I reading that in such a weird way? Anyway, let's get a good look at your hoodie and pants. So, this is similar in the problem I just produced. We've had far too many black clothing and armour skins this year. I think Face Punch wants to cool it off a bit. So maybe we should wait a while on that. But if it gets accepted, then yeah, there you go. You got proven wrong. But yeah, I think it's just bad timing with the choice of colours. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So remember, if you do like it and you want to show your support, please consider voting for these things. I have to say that like every 5 minutes. We're moving on to Street Arctic Hoodie and Pants. Sodsender. I think this is perfectly fitting for December. Arctic clothing. So, yeah, it's got black here, but then it's got white there. Remember, when you got your tier 2 and your tier 3 and whatnot, it's going to cover over your chest. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the Street Arctic armor pieces would be this design as well. Yeah, if you stick with that, I think you've got a good chance of being accepted. Yeah. I think that would work out very nicely. Let's see if it works out for you, Mr. Sodsender. Chat, YouTube, if you like what you see, if you want to dress up with this December time, it is winter themed, cold themed, so I think that's got a good shout. You know what to do. You know what to do. And of course, right. So I'm going to point this out, right? We have so many people trying to make camouflage skins. We have so many people trying to make skins that are going to help you not get noticed so easily in environments and whatnot. Mr. Michael, Mr. B3D, or Bed. Perfect. I don't care. I want to be seen. I just want to dance. Right. So, why not? Tell me now, why not? There are people out there that would want to be seen. There are people out there that would want to be seen at night time. Alright? It's counterintuitive, I know, but why not? Hey, come on. Face punch. Let us have some fun. Come on. We haven't had some glowing hoodie and pants for a while. In fact, how can you find that out? Well, if you go over to SMM, go to items, right? And I'll select an item. I'll go hoodies. Clothing, hoodies. There you go. Right, we've got that. Now I can just click the glowing notch here. Click that. And we've only had two. We've had Scud Punk hoodie. And we've had Rust Aratu hoodie. Now that was a holiday themed skin. We've only got two glow-in-the-dark hoodies. What about pants? Pants. We have only got Rust Aratu pants and glow-in-the-dark Twitch Rivals pants. I believe only the Twitch Rivals symbol glows. So yeah, yeah. That's basically my selling point. Yeah, why not? You know, we've only had like two of each for the pants and the hoodie. So yeah, go on, do it. Make me glow. I want to be seen. And it doesn't only come in red. No. It comes in blue. Chat, YouTube, why not? All right. It's a simple idea. It's effective in what it is. Yes, it's not going to be helpful for you at night time, but maybe you could draw in the flies and your friends can be hiding in the bushes. You just sit there, dance away, people spot you, they're like, what are you doing? Drop everything, I'm mugging you. And then your friends in the bushes, shoot them down, you steal their stuff, as simple as. So, yeah, why not? I'll keep saying it, why not? It's goofy, it's silly, but it's fun. You like fun, right? Right? So yeah, fun stuff. Let's see what happens, Michael in bed. And frog cosplay, hoodie and pants, Milio 3 turns, Sacadis Milias. They've been successful with the likes of camouflage. They've been successful with the likes of tempered, but now we're moving on to frogs. Okay, sure. Okay, so can you think of a good enough reason why you don't want to dress up as a frog? I'm waiting. Yeah, I mean, if they've been successful with the likes of camouflage, yeah, that's a perfectly fine idea. It's also green skin. We had a bit of a talk earlier this year discussing, right, haven't seen many green camouflage skins for a while. When will we likely see that appear? We've had many submissions. We had 1 week where we had 3 people making the same idea for camouflage armour. Wasn't accepted. None of them were accepted. But now we've got a goofy, fun idea of a green set. Let's see. But of course, no tempered skin this week. So interesting. Maybe Milio is biding his time and thinking of a new idea for next week. We shall see. And of course, the pants. Very nice. And now, again, it's another black... well, okay, it's not fully black. It's dark. But yes. It's awkward again with the... it's grey. And it definitely does look like it fits the theme. So this is the Cobalt's Mercenary hoodie and pants made by Frog and Mama. Hang on a minute. You're a frog and you didn't make the frog hoodie and pants? Buddy, honestly, you've been beaten to the punch. Oh dear, anyway. So, get a good look at this. It's grey. Alright, we can work with that. You got all the straps. You look like you fit the deal. You do look like a bit of a mercenary, a merc. Okay, that's fine. That looks cool. That's fine. Yeah. All right, okay. And then you got your pants over here. I wouldn't say no. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, if you keep it all dark grey with all the straps and whatnot, I think that would be perfectly fine. I'm just, I have my own worries in regards to, okay, maybe we've had far too many black themed nighttime camouflage skin sets and whatnot. But yeah, that looks cool. And I think you've done a good job matching the theme of a mercenary. Now we're moving on to Lumberjack, Metal Face Mask, and Chestplate, the tier 3. So, earlier I mentioned quite a lot of people trying to make some Lumberjack themed skins ever since we saw the Lumberjack DLC come out. And Mr. Diaz and Robstar, they're making a push for that again with armour pieces. Here we have the face mask right there, looking very cool, looking very sharp. Oh, don't get close to him, he might bite. And then we got the chest plate there as well, looking cool, looking very nice. So, if you like what you see, you know what to do. Vote yes or vote no. And then we got a very interesting development. Elite Crate. You know how we randomly got an AK-47 accepted about 2 years ago? It came out in 2020. It was submitted in 2020, and then was accepted about a month or so ago. Well, ever since then, Odyssey, he's been making more skins for the collection. He had his MP5 accepted. Now he's thinking, you know what? Maybe I'm going to dabble into making some armour and clothing. Another person is trying to make a green skin clothing and armour collection. And it was already green and orange, so that's fine. He didn't only make it green just because. But yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say no. And I look forward to it. More clothing and armour skin collections to look forward to. That's pretty good. Will it be accepted? That's another question. There's a lot of collections we're waiting out for. We've been anticipating the arrival of quite a lot of collections recently. Where's Apostate? Where's Apostate Tier 2 and Tier 3? Where's Lightweight? Where's Glister? Where's JPEG? I don't know anymore. And then randomly last week we saw Tiki Collection, so... But yeah, you've been successful with your Elite Crate collection. Wouldn't say no to it. Got a very decent chance of being accepted. Let's see what happens from here. So yeah, that's all the clothing and the armour. And in the meantime, as I've been talking to all of you, I do believe That German guy has produced his newest video. Nope. What have I been pinged about? Who's pinging me? Oh, people. Oh, SteamDB. I've got to keep an eye out for that. Right, well, if you go follow TGG's workshop, keep refreshing, you probably will see his Week 5 collection, I believe. That'll be it. So that'll be appearing soon. And of course, with all those new people that make it to his collection, we will want to make sure we follow them. So we've just recently had Week 4. Go through all the names. If you want to produce a... oh, here we go. Got to go back here, go back here, go back here, go back here. Right, okay, what am I doing? Go to Rust. My curate... Oh, damn it. Workshop. There we go. Perfect. Right, so if you want to have your own curated workshop list, my suggestion would be go through the previous top picks of the weeks and start following all of these creators, because if they have the quality to get accepted to the top picks lists, then they are definitely the people that you should start keeping an eye on. Those are the skins that have the quality to make it to the next phase and potentially be accepted. So yeah. Oh, look, there you go, Lysane. There's one. I knew I was missing one. Damn it. So yeah, it's as simple as that. And now I'm following someone I should be keeping an eye out for. In fact, Lysane, let's go back to you. Control-Shift-T. Do you have any other skins? Hunting Pants, not frogs. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So, that is that. It's 7 o'clock. No, still no video. Damn. Well, keep an eye out for that. TGG will be showing off all the skins that we looked at last week, of course, which you can see in my video, my my Tuesday workshop skin checks from November 22. All the skins that he'll be picking in this list will be the skins that we saw in that week. So, yep, simple as that. That went on for an hour and a half. Oh, damn. I really need to try and make this faster, but there's so much to talk about, and there's so much to keep an eye out for. So don't forget, the quality of life updates. Will they have an impact on skin prices? Will you get to be able to sit down and enjoy yourselves? best of luck to all of you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a fun wipe day, and let's see what gets accepted. Are we going to see a very interesting, very, very valuable looking batch of skins for the December 1st Rustle rotation? Are we going to see a bunch of skins that were held back for that wipe day? Or is it just going to be a bunch of early picks? We shall see. We shall see.